In a survey of 1,000 cities around the world, Seoul came in 15th overall and second in Asia, standing out for its global competitiveness. The city earned top marks for its talent pool, but fell short in environmental scores, especially when it came to air quality.
세계 1,000개 도시에 대한 평가에서 서울이 전체 15위, 아시아 2위를 기록하며 높은 글로벌 경제력을 입증했습니다. 인적 자본은 최상위권이었지만 대기질 등 환경 부문에서는 낮은 평가를 받았습니다. Okay, so there are 195 countries in the world. Did you know that? Okay.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Around that amount.
Yes, around that amount.
200 정도 나는 있는 거 알고 있었는데.
Okay, very good.
네.
I did my homework.
Okay.
195 countries. And they did this ranking of 1,000 cities
Yes.
in those countries. And we were 15th.
Yes.
Wow, that's very impressive.
It's very high, isn't
Yeah.
it? This is, of course, according to Oxford Economics, a survey that they did called the 2025 Global Cities Index, 2025 세계도시 지수라는 survey 했는데요. There were 5 categories: economy, human capital, quality of life, environment, and governance. 네, 경제, 인적 자본, 삶의 질, 환경, 그리고 governance 5개 항목이 있었는데요. So, when you look at all of these different categories
Together?
together, that is whenever Seoul was in 15th place.
Wow.
네, of course, in the individual categories, some were really good, some were not so good.
Okay, so overall it's 15th.
Yes.
But the scores kind of change with each category. And according to the headline, we didn't do so well when it came to the air quality or our environment.
Yeah, 환경 부문에서 좀 많이.
So how low? How
Yeah.
low?
So for the environment, they were 514. 514위였어요.
상당히 낮네요.
So yeah.
Oh, this is not good.
So very low. Of the
Yeah.
1,000,
Wow.
there were 1,000 cities. So we didn't even make it halfway.
Wow. And speaking of air quality, today it's really bad.
Yeah.
Again, we had some great weather, and then all of a sudden, yesterday, today, it's been really bad.
I know my air purifier. 그 집에 공청 있는데
열심히 일하고 있어요.
it is
Yeah.
very loud right now. Yes. So the environment was unfortunately the worst. Governance was 147, 147위. Of course, with the different political
Right.
things happening recently. Another one was 삶의 질,
Quality of life?
quality of life.
Okay.
129위, so 129.
Oh, okay.
That a lot, of course, I think many people know has to do with housing.
Probably.
Yeah, the expensive housing.
That's right.
But the sectors that they did really well, economy, 경제, was 18위, 18th. So, of course, there is a good industrial base in Seoul, a lot of big companies in Seoul. And the highest rank was the human capital, 인적 자본 부문이었는데요. 5위였어요.
Wow. Wow. Fifth.
Which makes sense because Koreans study a lot.
They
They go
work.
through so much training.
Yeah. And they work hard.
Yeah, I can definitely see why Korea would be, or Seoul in particular, would be ranked 5th in that
Yeah.
category.
And I have to say, because I lived in the States, Korean people are also very fast. Yeah. They're just fast at everything. You know, you go to the bank, you go anywhere, it's super fast.
Good quality, fast.
Fast, yeah.
For sure. Pushing
All
up that score to make Seoul 15th overall out of 1,000 cities in the world.
Okay. However, though, when it comes to air quality, it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's focus on this expression, when it comes to. It's an expression that native speakers use a lot. So, 한국말로는 뭐뭐에 관해서는, 뭐뭐에 대해서는. So, you're talking about this one specific thing.
Yes.
Right?
So it's when you're going to introduce another topic, and it's either a different topic or a smaller topic, both which are related to the original. So in the news, we gave the overall score, 15.
Okay.
But then when we went into the smaller category, that's when we use this. We're introducing the smaller topic. So you can say, when it comes to economy,
Right.
when it comes to quality of life.
Right. You're narrowing the focus.
Yes, you're
Okay.
narrowing or changing to compare.
Changing to compare. Okay, I have an example here. When it comes to plants, Cameron is an expert.
Oh,
Oh,
식물 전문가 있는지 모르겠는데.
자, 또 있어요.
Oh,
I'm on a roll.
Okay.
When it comes to teaching English, Cameron and Kristen are not bad.
not mad. You know, when it comes to kimchi,
Oh.
Kristen's homemade kimchi is top class.
Wow, thank you so much.
is pretty
oh my
freaking
gosh.
good, yeah.
All right. Okay, well, I think that we need to work on some of those points, especially air quality. I really do hope that the government does something.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me read that again. In a survey of 1,000 cities around the world, Seoul came in 15th overall and second in Asia, standing out for its global competitiveness. The city earned top marks for its talent pool, but fell short in environmental scores, especially when it came to air quality.